This video is not financial advice. I am not a financial planner. I'm an entertainer. The one, the only ape father in the house, baby. Wow! Okay, so I just watched the Lou video, Uncle Festa video, the AMC Wait. He uploaded it about 3 hours ago. And in this video, I just want to make it perfectly clear to the Lou fans and to everybody else, okay, that always give this guy credit, protect him, blah, 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 blah. Okay, Lou contradicted himself not one time in this video, not two times in this video, but three times he contradicted himself, okay? So, first thing, see now, if you would take accountability for the things he says and does, I would have break his balls. The thing is, he doesn't. He doesn't admit he's wrong about nothing. Okay. Lou said we were going to squeeze on March 3rd. Okay. Then Lou said, are you ready? That the transparency rule has to come into effect. That might be sometime, mid-March, whatever the case may be. Like, I think he said something like 14 days after the 3rd, something like that. Remember? Okay. Then he said, if AMC does not squeeze in the month of March, it's never going to squeeze. Okay, so look, these are facts. I understand you may not like me. I get it. I understand you may love Lou. Like, forget about it. You understand? Like, you look at him like he's the Messiah. I hate to say it. It's like a cult, his fans. They look at this guy like he's like sent from God. Okay. But let's analyze this. Did we squeeze March 3rd? No. Did the transparency rule come into effect? It did. Did it do anything for the squeeze? No. We're pretty much, tomorrow's the last day of March. So if we do not squeeze, Lou said it very clearly. If we do not squeeze in the month of March, we're not squeezing at all. So now you hear Lou talking a whole new ball game. A whole new ball game. First thing Lou was saying is that we're on our own. So in other words, the transparency rule is not working, because they're not including synthetics. So right off the bat, he's actually contradicting himself. Because if you go back and listen to Lou in early March, he said that once the transparency rule goes into effect, we will squeeze. Now he's saying the transparency rule is bullshit. It doesn't work. We're not going to squeeze. Okay. I mean, nobody finds nothing wrong with this, right? Like, this guy's got a get out of jail free card. He can say and do whatever he wants. Then he said, if we don't squeeze in the month of March, we're not squeezing at all. Okay. Tomorrow's the last day of March. Now, the question that you have to ask yourself, did he consider that $34 jump to squeeze? Like, because a lot of people are saying, no, that's not what he meant. He meant that they halted it. They stopped it from squeezing. Okay. But regardless, he said we were going to have a squeeze this month in March. And he also said if it doesn't happen, it's never going to happen. Okay. So now he's talking all this stuff about let's wait till Friday. Let's see what happens. He sounds very negative, man. Very pessimistic. We lost 10 points. Can we make it up? I don't know. I got to check things out. I got to see things. It's just the guy sounds like a defeated, weak guy who has absolutely no idea what he's talking about. Now, even though he said, if we don't have the big squeeze in the month of March, it's over, he's already starting it. He's like, you know what? April's going to be good. We're moving into April. You're going to see good things. So it's like he's all over the place. You really can't take anything this guy says at face value. You can't take anything this guy says seriously because all he does is say one thing, and then if it doesn't come true the way he says another thing. And if the next thing he says doesn't come true the way he says another thing. And I believe that his strategy is to keep doing this over and over and over again until he actually calls it right. And after 1,000,000 attempts, he might get one right. But, man, Lou is all over the place. AMC to Pluto. Uncle Festa is all over the place. AMC to Pluto.